And the time is just 30 minutes past 9 o'clock, and my great pleasure to welcome to the studio in his regular monthly Monday spot, Ray Summers from Neighbourhood Watch. Good morning, Ray. How are you?
Good morning, Peter. I am well, and good morning to Melissa, the Deputy Director of the radio station. It's wonderful to have her on board.
It certainly is.
I'm honoured to be able to speak with her direct.
Wow.
Peter.
Ray.
Since I last spoke to you, there's been some important things have happened. Richmond won the AFL.
Yes, indeed.
Melbourne Storm won the rugby, but I don't know which one it is. There are two sorts of rugbies, aren't there?
League.
League, all right?
League, yes.
Holden won Bathurst,
They did.
and it's only 10 weeks to Christmas.
Oh, thanks for that timely reminder.
Good.
Always appreciate that.
Now, let me tell you more, your listeners, what is happening in Whitehorse. Well, what's happening in Whitehorse? What's happening in Victoria? I read only the other day, Victorians are the sloppiest in the country when it comes to home security, despite the rise in aggravated burglaries across the state. 40% of Victorians admit to leaving spare keys hidden outside. Don't you leave them under the mat, Melissa?
So many people do.
40% leave doors and windows unlocked when not home, and 30% of Australians have had their home burgled. Freestanding homes have the highest break-in rates at 55%. So I think I'll move to a tent. More than half of the Australian homes, 56%, have suffered other crime on their properties, including theft from garages and sheds, vandalism and theft of deliveries and bicycles. Loss of personal items and the emotional impact as a victim top the list of the biggest fears about being burgled. So that's all rather frightening. 2 weeks ago, though, the new figures released from the Crime Stats Agency, Victoria showed a statewide drop in the total number of offences and crime rate in the year to June 30. Now here's more sad news. You'll have to avoid this. Springvale Road is the nation's worst for insurance claims, and people say recent arrivals are partly to blame. That's the people who come from
Other countries.
North,
Yeah.
Manningham or Springvale, are not familiar with what goes on Springvale Road, Glen Waverley. The 2017 AAMI crash index shows the 5 kilometre stretch from Highbury Road to Ferntree Gully Road is the nation's worst.
Good heavens.
And it is the 5th year in a row Springvale Road has claimed that unwanted crown.
Now that's interesting. That's the stretch that goes past the
Glen Shopping
Glen
Centre.
Shopping Centre,
all that
isn't it?
area.
Yeah. A lot of traffic in that area,
Yes.
of course. It's bound to increase your
And one of them
your
made the
chances.
point the high volume of vehicles entering at multiple points and frequently stopping and starting at the different intersections creates plenty of opportunity for small misjudgments and lapses in concentration, which can lead to serious collision. According to Vic Roads, more than 45,000 vehicles use Springvale Road every day. So if you use Springvale Road, take
Take
great
extra
care.
care.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That does surprise me a bit because it is a fairly it's a wide road down through that area, but of course there are traffic lights. There's always the danger of somebody doing a right turn too early, too late, or whatever.
All
and
those things.
Going to get clipped. Yeah.
Or doing a left-hand turn onto Springvale Road and looking left and don't worry about what's on their
looking
right.
the wrong way.
Oh,
yeah.
does it
happens
ever?
frequently, doesn't it?
I went, well, you mentioned up at the Spring Festival yesterday, there were no bumps, but there were some near misses,
Yes,
people backing out, looking one way.
but not.
And
the
it's a
other.
two-lane road.
Yeah.
Well, it's a side road, one of the service roads.
Yes.
And people have this expectation it's a one-way road, but when in fact it's clearly
It's
marked as a two-way
Two-way.
road. Yes. Now, this is not me because the guy was too young. Peter, how about this? And Melissa, you be careful. A 59-year-old man who has never had a licence has finally run out of luck after an accident in Forest Hill. The Forest Hill man was driving a Toyota Corolla in Canterbury Road when he tried to make a right-hand turn and failed to give way, hitting a Nissan Navara with a trailer being driven by a 44-year-old man from Wonga Park. The Forest Hill man admitted to police that the accident was his fault and then admitted he'd never had a driving licence.
That's extraordinary.
He will face court at a later date. Isn't that incredible?
Yeah, we would have to presume that he's been driving for about 39, 40 years without a licence.
Well, he might have started when he was about 14. Who knows?
He could have. This particular
Many
bloke
do.
Indeed.
But he done well to go from all that time to 59 and not have an accident.
Yes. I don't think they'll take that into account, though, somehow, do you?
No.
Oh, silly man.
I was looking up Whitehorse Leader, page 7. This always gives us an overview of detail of other events happening around Whitehorse, like vehicle collisions, poor guy up above, without his licence, missing people, stealing vehicles, cigarettes and credit cards, drink driving and backing out of drives. That seems to be a popular...
It does, backing out.
Backing out. When I understand it is illegal to back out of your drive. You should drive out and back in.
I didn't know that.
I think it is. So I have 2 cars. So I do one way and one the other way.
So you've got your bases covered in any event.
I hope so. Now, what was I going to tell you here? From Theft Watch, which is the National Motor Vehicle Theft Reduction Council, commonly called Car Care, and they are a federal government-funded body. And in the 2016-17, and my notes say 27, cop that, financial year saw total vehicle theft increase by 4% to 56,000 vehicles. Despite this, national volumes are still down by 6% from 5 years ago. Passenger and light commercial, 45,000 thefts. Motorcycles, 8,000, down 3%. And heavy, other thefts, 2,462 thefts, down 2%. And did you hear the other day somebody in a BW pinched a BW and he rubbed a number of cars because he couldn't get round the corners very well? He didn't stop, he just kept
going.
Yes.
We'll make it. Oh, dear.
Now, what's happening at the local level? Burglaries in the last month, over 39, and the latest fad is to go upstairs and leave the taps running. That's your business card.
Why? Go upstairs and leave the taps running?
Yes. Well, it all runs down and through the ceiling.
And floods the...
Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. So we're not only breaking in and taking your stuff, we're going to damage the house as well.
That's right. And you know they've been if the water meets you at the back door when you come in.
Oh.
Isn't it? Hey?
Oh, dear. What is the world coming
Theft
to?
from motor vehicles, over 54. In 1 week, over 10 vehicles were found unlocked.
People are still walking away. Yeah.
Number plates stolen, over 9, including 1 bumper bar.
Which had the number plate attached,
Exactly,
presumably.
took the lot.
Money
Money or the box.
Oh,
and theft of motor vehicles, over 14. And this concerned me when I read about this or heard about this. People using mobile phones when walking have knocked down more than 17 people with poor vision using the white cane. And how many were knocked but not crashed to the footpath, we don't have recorded for figures. I rather enjoy walking along the city streets and somebody's on their mobile phone and just as we pass I go, boo. I know it's nice, I go, boo. Like, jump. Then, of course, they probably hit the guy on the other side then. Oh, no, I think it's cruel the way they just walk along.
Unbelievable. That's why it's good to have pointy elbows. Just Just move them out.
Yes,
just
no,
ever
I
so
don't do that
slightly.
in case they hit me back, and I'm not fast
No,
enough to
well,
move.
that's
But if you say
unique
boo, you
concern.
can always say I was talking to my wife beside
On my
me.
own phone.
Yes, yes. But that is sad to knock people who
Yeah,
have
I can
low
believe it.
vision or no vision and knock them down onto the footpath.
Simply a lack of courtesy, and there's so much of it
Oh.
in the community today.
And I think, 18 months ago, a young lady, got killed by the rubbish truck in the city, coming
That's
round
right.
the street, doing a
She
left-hand
did too.
turn, and the girl just walked flat bang out in front of him
Yes.
on the mobile phone.
And something that poor driver will never forget.
No, he could do nothing about it.
No.
Now, what's Whitehorse Neighbourhood Watch been doing in and around? Last Sunday, like 3WBC, we were at the Whitehorse Spring Festival on a beautiful day. We distributed over 400 information bags, 500 join Neighbourhood Watch today, and the latest brochures from Car Safe. They've put out some new brochures, so they were important. We
That's
gave away
excellent.
$200 of Bunnings gift vouchers and 2 boxes of Lego. And I didn't win any, and I put in 2,000 entries. I think they're up against
They
me.
obviously sorted you out very
Yes.
quickly, yeah.
Talked to lots of people and signed up over 400 people for Whitehorse e-News.
That's terrific. That
Yeah.
is a great response, isn't it? It makes it all worthwhile.
When you signed up for e-News, you had the opportunity to win the Bunnings gift vouchers or the
Right.
Lego set.
Okay.
I got nothing.
Ah,
But some people obviously won. And on Tuesday, we will have a midweek team to distribute crime prevention brochures into last week's hotspots for the local police. And then on Saturday, the 11th of November, Safe Plate Day at Bunnings, Vermont South, from 10 o'clock till 3 o'clock. And Melissa, we will see you there. It will cost you 15 minutes of your time and a gold coin donation. And if you don't go, it'll cost you about $90 for a new set of number plates.
it's got to be worthwhile.
Absolutely. What else can I tell you, Peter? You going to ask me any difficult questions?
Not any difficult questions, no. But I was thinking about that 400 people joining up with
Yes.
Neighbourhood Watch. That is very good, isn't it, for an event like this where
Oh,
you get that
it's
sort of result? That's
far in excess of our past.
Yeah.
But we changed our ways and had this prize over there that if you put your name in, you
Yeah.
might win.
Yeah, I suppose that's an incentive, but
Yeah.
surely the great incentive is being part of a great organisation which hopefully is keeping a finger on crime, as
Well,
it were.
we have been doing well. I think in the last 18 months we can boast that we're in the bottom 2 or 3 municipalities
Right.
with the lowest crime rate.
That is good.
Now, perhaps they don't come here because we're all poor or something like that. I don't know.
And leave those taps running. I hadn't
Yes.
heard of that. That really is...
Well, that's the latest fad, isn't it?
Ah,
And another time, I mean, what they used to be doing is take their can of spray paint and spray the kitchen on the way out. I've been here.
no. What
No,
else have you got
I think
coming
so.
up?
I think everything's going well. Plenty of police cars.
Yes. Yeah, very evident.
I heard a whisper. This is a secret. Don't tell anybody.
Not a word.
No, all right. That the new police cars, now that Holden and Camry and this Toyota and Ford have stopped, will probably be a businessman's BMW.
Okay.
No leather seats,
No.
but all the other bells and
Bells and
whistles,
whistles.
that police cars want.
Beamers. Woohoo!
Beamers.
Expensive.
Yeah. Well, actually, when you take away the leather seats and some of those other things, and no sales tax and no this and no that,
They become
the
quite
guy
cheap.
did say it's about the same price as this Holden,
Yes.
because Holdens are souped up somewhat.
Yes.
Yeah. In Europe, there are no V8 police cars. Most of them are 4-cylinder,
Supercharged 4-cylinder, I'm
something
guessing.
like that, yes.
Yeah. Well,
But I did not see, and I asked, and he said, no, we don't. We only have big cars for the commissioner. or the director. But he said they don't go very fast. Now, Peter, we're nearly out of time.
Yes, we are. Now, you won't be in the chair next week, next month, will you, Ray?
Next month, Peter, on Monday the 20th of November, your guest from Neighbourhood Watch will be leading Senior Constable Rebecca Millen, the Crime Prevention Officer for Whitehorse, based at the Box Hill Police Station.
I shall
And
look
you
forward
better
to
pay
seeing
your
you.
parking fees, Melissa, because
Yes,
she may
indeed.
bring across the warrant that's out.
That's right, you finish up in the cooler.
Yes.
Take you away in cuffs.
And then I will see you on Monday the 18th of December in my Christmas suit.
Oh, we'll look forward to that. But please, no expensive gifts this year. I know you've been very generous to me in the past. I don't want you to do it again this year.
All right, I'll
you.
just give you a Neighbourhood Watch pen.
That'll be terrific.
It's run out, but that's all right. You can buy refills.
I'll see you in a couple of months, Ray.
Take care, both of you.
Will do. Thanks for coming in, mate. See you
Good.
later.
See you, Peter and Melissa.
Bye for now. And the time is just 14 minutes to 10. Steve-O's box of chocolates from 10 under.